Hi everyone, so therefore I talk a bit about highlighters because highlighters are kind of one of my favourite makeup items, and they're something that I really like to dabble in and experiment and try new ones and stuff like that. So I'm going to kind of talk about what they're for those of you who maybe are new to them or don't really understand why you would use highlighters. Then also I'm going to talk about how I use mine and apply mine, and also my favourite highlighters. So hopefully there's something in it for everyone. So if you already know about highlighters, then you can just kind of watch my favourite highlighters. First I'm going to talk about why would you use a highlighter. So highlighters come in usually three forms, which are powder, cream and liquid, and you can find them like anywhere. You can find them in the drugstore, on the high street, or you can find more high-end highlighters. And the reason why you'd use them is that they kind of really uplift your face, make you kind of look brighter, more glowy. They give a really kind of glamorous effect, I think. Where you apply a highlighter, it catches the light and it just looks really pretty, and it looks really healthy, like your skin is glowing, and it gives a more dewy effect. When you highlight an area of your face or use a lighter colour on anything in general, it brings it forward. So if you want your cheekbones to look more prominent, you might want to use a highlighter on your tops of your cheekbones to kind of make them more apparent. And then when you contour, you're you know, bringing the area inward more, so that's why we contour here underneath the cheekbone. It probably depends on your skin type which one is best for you. It totally depends on the person, but I would say if you have oily skin or very oily skin, I might say stick with the more powder highlighters, because the cream ones on your skin might kind of slide down, and some of the liquid ones might actually work. The ones that are kind of that dry, quite matte on the skin, such as the Lustre drops, certainly do that. Certainly do that. But with the cream and the liquid ones, I'd say, you know, if your skin's anywhere from combination to oily to normal to dry, it should be fine. But it's all about trial and error. I'm going to show you how I highlight and where I usually highlight and what with. So I really like cream highlighters, so I'm going to just show you how I use my MAC Pearl cream colour base, because this is one that is quite everyday for me. I use it quite often. So looks like that inside, and it's just really creamy and quite creamy. So I just get a bit on my finger. When I highlight, I usually highlight the tops of my cheekbones, a little bit down my centre of my nose. I can do a little bit above the lip here, and that's usually it. You can highlight your brow bone here. I don't usually do it every day, maybe if I'm going out. So I just apply like a few dabs of it on my cheekbone, and then I just kind of dab it in. I tend not to kind of rub it in, because I feel like if you already got makeup on, which you probably will have, it kind of scrapes your makeup off, so I try not to kind of rub it across. But yeah, I lightly dab it in, so hopefully you can kind of see that, even though my lighting's really washed out. But so then I just go on the other side, get some of my fingers and dab it on there. You can kind of see the dewiness it gives. Also, I'll just do a few dabs down the centre of my nose. I feel like this just really helps to make your face look not as matte, and it kind of can freshen up your makeup if your makeup is very powdery, just by like just by highlighting down the centre of your nose. I just like the effect that gives. It kind of slims down the nose as well. I can do a little bit here. I'm not sure why people do that, but I just picked that up and started to do it. Yeah, so hopefully you can kind of see the difference in a bit of glow in my face, and that's just a really quick way to get a more glowy Hollywood glow kind of complexion going on. So apart from just applying it to certain areas of your face, you can obviously also mix in highlighters with your foundation, which is a good way to just kind of get an all over glow. And if you can't be asked to kind of, you know, do the extra step after you've done all your makeup, try that out with liquid highlighters. If I was using a powder product, I would do it exactly the same, but just by using a brush. So this is kind of my my most used one. This one is from Sleek. It's just from the Sleek Contour Kit, as you can see. It's a really nice highlighter. It's not, you know, the best of the best, but if you're looking for one that's a bit more affordable, you can find this in Superdrug in the UK. One that's a little bit pricier, but is pretty amazing, is this one from Illamasqua, and this is called Ether. This is a powdered metal. So this is just an example of a loose powder highlighter, just to kind of show you, you know, something else. If you do like a bit of the old loose powder, this is amazing. You can see it's kind of yellow toned, which I like for my skin colour. So then we got what I mentioned before, which is cream highlighters, which I find these are my favourite. I just feel like they kind of stay on longer, and I don't know, they look really nice and natural and glowy. I like them. My favourite one is, as I said, the MAC Pearl Cream Colour Base, which looks like that, which I showed you how I use. And that's like a really good day-to-day one. It just looks nice. Another example is the Topshop one in Butterscotch. So I just hold them up side by side so you can get an idea of how different they are. That is a lot warmer. But that's if you want a bit more of a warm glow to the cheeks, this one. I've also got the Jemma Kidd Dewy Glow All Over Radiance Cream in Rose Gold, which looks like this. This is a really, really gorgeous product, and if you want it to look a little bit lighter and not as kind of heavy on the cheekbone and more natural looking, even more natural looking, then you might like this product. If I just give you a little swatch there. So that's what it looks like. It's really nice for like a J-Lo glow kind of look. Then I've got some liquid highlighters. What I like about liquid highlighters is that they're multi-purpose. You can use them on their own, or you can use them mixed in with your liquid foundation if you want to give your foundation a bit more glow that day. The amount of times I said glow in this video is going to be ridiculous. But yeah, I really do like them. So two MAC ones that I would really, really recommend are the MAC Strobe Cream. I've used this for ages to mix into my foundation. And this is more, when it comes out it looks more white, but it does blend into the skin nicely. And then a newer one, which was recommended to me by recommended to me by Shirley here on YouTube. I'll link her down below if you don't know about her. What? And it's the MAC Lustre Drops, and this one is in Pink Rebel. I really like it. It's such a cute bottle as well. But those two from MAC are good. A slightly more affordable option is the Sleek Glisten Me Liquid Illuminator, and this one is in shade number 876. So yeah, that's an example. This is a bit more, again, golden. So if you like a bit of a warmer look to the cheeks, then you might like this one. One from Benefit that I've had this for years. I want to try their newer ones as well, but it's High Beam, and this is a more pink toned one. So again, if I kind of compare, you can see that this is a lot lighter and more pink toned. But I love this on my skin tones. I would say the ones from Benefit, even though they are a bit more pricey, are so worth the money, because this has lasted me years. I probably should throw it out because I've literally had it for so many years. But they're you definitely get your use out of them. They last forever. And it looks like that. They're really easy to use. And then on the really higher end of the scale, I've got an Armani Fluid Sheer, Skin Illuminator, I think it's called, which looks like this. And this is very, like, you know, more luxury. You could use it on its own, or you could mix it in with foundation. I would suggest to mix this one in with foundation because it's quite watery. That's, you know, another example if you wanted to splash out a bit more. So I really hope this video helped. Just growing up, I used to see celebrities and photo shoots and stuff, and they look so glowy and radiant, and I always thought, how do they look? I just thought it was natural, but no, it's just highlighter. So I was so excited, like, when I found out about highlighter. So I wanted to just kind of pass it on to any of you that don't know a lot about it or anything. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.